Hello, welcome to my design development diary. I am just doing a small update on my Obsidian Ink plugin that I'm working on that's not yet released, at least at the time of this recording. I've just done a little bit of work on the menu bars in it. So let's have a quick look. So here I've just got a dummy page, and you'll see that if I click on this, you see an edit button up here. The drop down here doesn't work. That's basically an overflow button for things like copy, and at the moment I don't know what else would go in there, so it's kind of just copy or duplicate. But when you click on each, it turns off the edit on the other one, turns off the menu bar on the other one. That was happening before, but these buttons were down the side instead of on top, which meant it was a problem when kind of the screen got smaller. So it's on top now, just where everything else is. It was just something I always wanted to do. But when you click on it, you get to kind of the full menu, select, draw, erase. You can write, you've got your undo and redo over here. And then you can always lock it again. And then that overflow button will include a few more things as well. And that's it. So if you are editing one and you go to edit a different one, it'll lock that one and let you edit this one. And that's just to keep memory low. Make sure you don't accidentally edit things that are under your hand or anything like that. But that's all that I've done today, or the last couple of days. I haven't had that much time to work on it. There's not that much left to do before I can do an alpha release of it, but there are a few really important things. So the first one is, I might make this a little bit bigger, but this is my list of things to do for the first alpha release. So the first one is prevent MD file selections while editing embeds. Because the embed controls the pen stuff, it doesn't have that same kind of palm rejection that other apps do, even on iPad, which is usually really good. So I have to make sure I detect when you're using the pen and make sure you don't accidentally like create focus into the markdown file. That's a pretty important one. I could leave it out for alpha, but I'd like to get that in at least rudimentary wise. Auto create the ink folder if it doesn't exist. So when you create handwriting sections, they become a file in a particular folder. That would be your default kind of attachments folder, under a folder called ink. So at the moment I manually created that, but that needs to happen automatically. Converting embeds to a different format, just so that it's more kind of forward compatible. If you want to install the plugin, it should still show your data. Rough simplified UI for draw files, include tail draw assets locally, some technical stuff, and then create the alpha release. So actually only the first 5 need to be done before I can create the alpha release. And a couple of these are pretty small, or 3 of these are really small. So only this one and this one are actually kind of significant. Cool. So just wanted to update you. Things are still progressing. Someone gave me a donation recently. I should look up their name and thank them. Kofi, I should have prepared for this. I was donated $3 by Thanks, THX, and I'm guessing they just created a name for that donation called Thanks. But thank you very much. Thanks. That's great motivation. And yeah, let me know if anyone else is interested, and you don't have to donate, but yeah, I'd always love it. But yeah, just hearing from people, if you're interested, I'd love to know.